Good morning, students. Today's class we continue the chapter 4 simple equations exercise 4.2. Question 3. Give the steps you will use to separate the variables and then solve the equation. We have studied in the previous classes by adding, subtracting or multiplying, dividing some numbers to separate the variables. The same method here we will use. First equation 3n minus 2 equal to 46. First step we need to eliminate the number minus 2. Minus 2 additive inverse is plus 2. So both the side what we should do? We should add 2. That time minus 2 plus 2 cancel, remaining 3n. 46 plus 2 is 48. Yes. Next step, remaining number that is 3 want to eliminate, so 3 and n are in multiplication, so both the side we should divide by 3. Here this plus sign, instead of what you should write division sign. Okay, 3n divided by 3 equal to 48 divided by 3. The time 3n by 3, that is 3n by 3 equal to 48 by 3. 3 cancel, 3 ones are here, 3 16 times, so n equal to 16. Yes, copy down. Next equation 20p by 3 equal to 40. First we should eliminate the denominator 3. This 3 is in division, so both the side we should multiply by 3 because this 3's multiplicative inverse is 1 by 3, or division opposite is multiplication. So if you multiply both the sides by 3, 3 and 3 cancel, remaining 20p. 40 into 3 becomes 120. Now to eliminate 20, both the side we should divide by 20 because 20 and p are in multiplication. Multiplication opposite is division. So both the sides divide by 20. That time 20 cancel. Here this 20 in 120, how many times? 6 times. Therefore p value is equal to 6. Copy down. First equation 10p is equal to 100. This 10 in multiplication, so both the side we should divide by 10. 10 and 10 cancel. In the left hand side, right hand side 10 in 100, 10 times. Therefore p value is equal to 10. Understand? Copy down. Second equation, that is b, 10p plus 10 is equal to 100. First we will eliminate this 10. The 10 is in addition. What we should do? We should subtract 10 on both the sides. Okay, that time plus 10 minus 10 cancel. But it remaining 10p is equal to, this side we are having 100 minus 10. That will become 90. Got it? Next step we want to eliminate this 10. For that both the side we should divide by 10. 10p by 10 equal to 90 by 10. 10 and 10 cancel. 10 in 90, 9 times. What is the p value? P equal to 9. Copy down. Next equation C, p by 4 equal to 5. To eliminate this 4, both the side we should multiply by 4. 4 and 4 cancel, remaining p is equal to 20. Very simple. Copy down. Next equation D. Minus P by 3 equal to 5. Both the side we should multiply by 3. Isn't it? Yes. Now 3 and 3 cancel. Remaining left hand side minus P. Don't forget this minus sign. Minus P equal to 15. Yes. Till this right. Next step, want to eliminate this minus sign. To eliminate minus, both the side we should divide by minus. That time minus minus cancel. Here no sign means plus. Plus divided by minus give minus 15 is the value of P. Copy down. Next equation 3s equal to minus 9. Both the sides divide by 3. Minus 9 by 3. 3 cancel. 3 one time. 3 time. Therefore s equal to minus 3. Copy down. Next last equation g equal to g, that is 3s plus 12 is equal to 0. First want to eliminate plus 12. So both the sides we should subtract 12. Plus 12 minus 12 cancel. Remaining 3s. 0 minus 12 is minus 12. Okay. Next both the sides divide by 3. 3s by 3 equal to minus 12 by 3. 3 and 3 cancel. 3 ones are 3 fours are. So s value is equal to minus 4. That's all. Remaining all homework you should do in the homework book. Homework problems are third main B question D and fourth main H I J K L are homeworks. Do in the homework book. In the next class we are going to learn another one method, that is transposing method. How to transpose the number from one side to another side. About this I have added a short video. Watch it.
Which is the transpose method. The good news is that this method is as simple as the first one. We consider the same equation. X plus 3 equals 10. Before we actually implement the transpose method, we need to understand a few concepts. Look at this equation. We need just x on the left hand side and we need to get rid of this 3. This 3, as we can see, is added on the left hand side. Here's the first concept. Whenever an existing term is added on one side, we can transpose the term to the other side by subtracting it. In this equation, 3 is added on the left hand side. So when we transpose it to the right hand side, we subtract 3. We can write the equation as x is equal to 10 minus 3. So this plus 3, which was on the left hand side, became minus 3 when transposed to the right hand side. Remember, this plus 3 is an existing term. You're not adding or subtracting it. You're just transferring it to the other side by changing its sign. These two are actually the same equations written differently. The second concept says that if a term is subtracted on one side, we can transpose it to the other side by adding it. If the equation was x minus 5 equals 12, we would have transposed 5 to the right hand side and added it to 12. The equation would then be x equals 12 plus 5. So here 5 was an existing term that was subtracted. We transposed it to the other side by adding it. This concept is valid for addition and subtraction of terms. When a term is transposed to the other side, addition becomes subtraction and subtraction becomes addition. Transpose basically means transferred. The concept is similar for multiplication and division. A term that is multiplied on one side is divided when transposed to the other side. Let the next equation be 2x equal to 14 that we need to solve. Since our aim is to have just the variable on the left hand side, we should eliminate 2. And since 2 is multiplied on the left hand side, we transpose it and divide the right hand side by 2. We get x equal to 14 by 2. Similarly, a term that is divided on one side is multiplied when transposed to the other side. Consider this equation. X divided by 2 equals 7. We can see 2 is dividing the left hand side. So we can transpose it to the other side by multiplying the right hand side by 2. We get x equal to 7 multiplied by 2. So remember these 4 rules. If added, then it's subtracted when transposed. If subtracted, then added when transposed. If multiplied on one side, then it's divided when transposed. And if it's divided on one side, then it's multiplied when it's transposed. Now let's see how the transpose method helps us solve an equation. Let us solve the same equation we solved using the inverse operations method. (2x plus 5 equals 13). I reiterate, our aim is to keep just the variable on the left hand side. So we transpose 5 to the other side. Since it is added on the left hand side, we transpose it to the right hand side and subtract it from 13. We get 2x equals 13 minus 5. This gives us 2x equals to 8. The next step should be to eliminate 2 from the left hand side. Since 2 is multiplied with x on the left hand side, we transpose it to the right hand side and divide 8 by 2. So we get x equal to 8 by 2. That gives us the value of x as 4. We can see that we get the same answer using both the methods. The transpose method is actually the same as the inverse operations method. Just that instead of subtracting 5 from both sides, we transpose 5 to the other side. It's the same thing as 5 and minus 5 cancel out here, and all we are doing is subtracting 5 from the right hand side. So we are avoiding a couple of steps to write the steps directly. In the inverse operations method, we use more terms to eliminate terms on the left hand side. Here we just transpose them to get the same result. In our videos, we will be using the transpose method.